Last week, FBI Director Robert Mueller admitted that the FBI uses drones for surveillance on U.S. soil, albeit in a very minimal way. The admission came in response to questions from U.S. senators who wanted to know more about the government's use of unmanned aircrafts. The FBI later released a statement that said unmanned aircrafts were only used to watch stationary subjects and that the Federal Aviation Administration approves of each use. For example, the FBI used a drone during a hostage-taking situation in Alabama earlier this year involving gunman Jimmy Lee Dykes and a 5-year-old boy he abducted from a school bus. The U.S. also uses drones to monitor the U.S. border with Mexico. Previously, the Justice Department disclosed that the Drug Enforcement Administration and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives used drones for surveillance. However, the FBI was left unmentioned. So then what are Chinese Weibo users saying about the latest privacy-compromising revelation in the U.S.? Let's take a look.
Though it's not a piece of good news, at least this proves that American technology is really advanced. It is not within every country's abilities to be able to monitor people using drones. A government that treats its own people like terrorists should not be qualified to talk about human rights. Is the American government going to collapse soon? I can't believe all these new revelations. When is the next one going to be? First it was PRISM, now it's drones. Does the concept of privacy still exist in the United States? If it's true that the FBI merely used drones in a very, very minimal way, then why were its actions concealed from the public? Why did the FBI only give the public an explanation when the truth was uncovered? If I were an American, I would find it hard to believe the government's words going forward. This event really embodies a truism in life, that pointing the finger at others restricts your own options.
The Obama administration has been put on its defense over surveillance tactics since whistleblower Edward Snowden released secret documents that suggested the government had access to a massive database of telephone records. In a May speech, Obama defended the use of armed drones abroad, but said the U.S. would never deploy armed drones over U.S. soil. The use of drones has been a controversial issue in Congress. Despite its effectiveness, people who oppose it argue that its use infringes on the American people's constitutional right to privacy. Even the FBI has acknowledged that there may need to be legal restrictions placed on the use of unmanned aircrafts to protect privacy. For the moment, the FBI says the department is in the initial stages of forming such restrictions. At the hearing about the FBI's use of drones for surveillance, Mueller also took the opportunity to urge Congress to move prudently before making any changes to the current National Security Agency program for collecting people's phone records, a program that he sees as critical to preventing future terrorist attacks.